Okay, so like we were talking about, okay, when you guys come to the hospital and see mommy, what am I going to be sitting on? Am I going to be in a cozy couch?
No.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be in a hospital bed. Does that mean that mommy is sick?
No.
No, but after mommy has a baby, sometimes they want me to sit in a hospital bed, and so I'll be laying in a hospital bed probably when you guys come there to see me. And I might have a machine hooked up to my arm.
Will it be like this, or will it be like inside of your foot?
You'll see just my arm wrapped up with a tube. You won't be able to see it actually going into my arm, probably. Unless it's in like my hand on the other side. Okay, and I'll show it to you. You guys can ask me to look at it if I have it. Okay. Also, you have to remember that, you know how mommy tests my blood sugar?
Yes.
So mommy has diabetes. So they might have to do things a little bit different. There might be some other things that are hooked up to mommy or that they're talking about when you come in. That means mommy's totally fine. I'm okay. So you don't have to be scared when you see me. It's just I want you guys to be prepared that I'll be in a hospital bed like in the movies. I'll be in a hospital bed and I might have things hooked up by me.
Like Daniel Tiger when he had his little sister.
Yes, but remember he didn't go visit his mommy at the hospital. They brought the baby home, right? But you guys get to come and see me at the hospital.
No, he went to there and then he brought.
Oh, he did go there? Okay.
But it was like after. It was like 2 days after the baby.
Oh, okay.
Took him. So the baby was born, and then they waited,
and then they went. So you guys will probably come sooner than Daniel Tiger did to go visit his mommy. So when you guys come in, you're going to come into the hospital. Do we yell and scream and run around crazy? No, we're going to have to be quiet. It's okay, though. You guys can come over and give mommy hugs and kisses. I'm going to miss you guys, so I'm going to be so happy when you come and hug me and kiss me. Okay? But listen, I don't want you guys yelling and screaming and running through the halls when you come into the hospital. There's a lot of kids coming to visit mommy, and so we want to be respectful because there's going to be other mommies who just had babies too, and they're going to be really tired. And mommy's going to be really tired.
What other kids are coming?
Just you guys, but there's 5 of you, so that's a lot.
No,
okay.
6 of us.
Well, 1 will already be there.
Yeah.
Okay. Now mommy wants to show you guys this picture. Okay, this is a picture of a mommy with a baby. Do you guys all see that?
Yeah.
See how tiny the baby is?
Yeah.
And the mommy is being so soft and careful with her baby, right?
Yeah.
When you guys come in...
What does that think? Labor?
That's the mommy's... Okay, so that's one of the things that's going to be on me. I'm going to have a special bracelet on me. And that special bracelet is going to tell them my name, and it's going to match the bracelet on the baby. That way they can make sure it's my baby when I leave the hospital and that I don't take anyone else's baby.
Accidentally.
Yeah. So they're going to give me a bracelet and it's going to have my name on it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, and now if you look at this picture, you see the baby is really tiny. You guys will probably get a chance to hold the baby. Okay, you'll have to wash your hands, but it will depend on how it goes because sometimes when the babies come out, it's a lot of work and it's really hard and they have to pull and squeeze the little baby, and if they have to pull and squeeze him, then mommy might say, okay, we're gonna wait till we get home to hold the baby. Okay, most likely you'll get a chance to hold the baby, all of you, but I want you to be prepared that if mommy says no, that you can't hold the baby, we can't be crying and melting down. Okay, because you guys remember again how mommy has a problem with my sugar. So there might be special things that they have to do to the baby because of that. He's going to be okay, but it just might mean that we have to wait a little bit to make sure that he is healthy.
To take like tests and stuff?
Yes, when he is born, before you get there, they're going to have to test his blood just like they test mommy's blood.
Like put the tube in?
No, they'll just, like the little prick thing. Remember how you guys see me prick my finger? They'll do that probably to his foot.
It's not hurt that bad, no.
Yeah.
Why to his foot?
I don't know. That's just usually where they do it on babies.
Because there's more blood.
I think it will hurt him less, probably on his foot.
Ow! Mommy.
Yes.
Yes, your foot has like a special coating on it.
How do babies not get blood in their eyes when they're in your tummy and they open their eyes?
That's a good question. When he comes out, he goes to open his eyes, they will wipe his face right away. Yes.
Because he doesn't open his eyes until he's out.
You guys will not see any blood when you come.
Because he'll be washed up.
We'll be all washed up. When you guys get there, there's not going to be any blood.
There'll be no baby hole.
Okay?
Because Mommy will be dressed.
Yeah, Mommy will be dressed. You won't see my baby holes. My baby hole. Okay, let me see what else. There might be some machines in
That's
the
the
room.
tube.
We
See
talked
this?
about that. Yeah, so they'll have something that might check my blood pressure.
And that's
Just
what the
like
baby
this
is
picture.
when they're like first get doing it.
Mhm. I'll probably be holding the baby, but he might be in a special bed. When Elijah was born, he had something they call jaundice. He was a little bit yellow colored, and so he had to go under very special lights. So that could possibly happen, and we would tell you about that before. Let me see what else. These are all pictures of him coming out. Let me see. I know, aren't those babies so cute?
Yes. The mom has such.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, it's so adorable.
So do you see this
What's
cute
this
little baby?
thing?
That's his umbilical cord. He won't have his long cord anymore. They'll have already cut it. But remember we talked about.
Does it hurt to cut it? Does it?
No, it doesn't hurt him.
Because there's no nerve
There's
in
a
the
plus.
umbilical cord.
That's right.
Does it
There's a
bleed?
placenta. Remember, there's a special organ that that grows
And you
that
also-
helps him to get his food,
And
and
it's
that's where our
really
belly. Everyone,
gross
look at
when
your
you
belly
take
button.
It's really cool.
Let me see your belly button.
It's really weird when they take out the cord.
That's where you
It's
got
weird
your
to
belly
watch.
button.
So they
It's
cut.
weird
They'll
to
cut
watch.
that away, and that's where your belly button comes from. Because there used to be a long cord like this that attached to
Mommy,
the placenta.
that's why you're out.
Mommy was popping
that's
out because the baby's so big.
Mommy, that's why your belly button is
There's Mommy's.
scooted to the side. Because your
Mommy's belly button is
that like
scooted
what
to the
I had
side right
being
now
those type of lights?
because
Something
no,
like
those are
this?
different. Mommy's belly button is to the side right now because he is sitting on this side and he's like pushing it to the side. Okay,
He's like,
so
let me have room in here.
right here we're gonna see. Do you guys see? This is a brand new baby,
He's so
very gentle and
Look at his
tiny.
eyeballs and his little mouth and his
Mhm. You'll have to make sure your hands are washed.
Will
You
his hair be wet?
do not. He probably will be wearing a beanie when you come in. And listen, we do not touch his head or his face. You can touch his hands and his feet, but we do not touch the baby on the face or on the top of his head because he's coming out of the baby hole, right? So when he comes out of the baby hole, his skull, you guys remember we see the bones for your head?
Oh yeah, it's like really
It's going to get
weird.
squished together. It's not hard the same way that ours is. So he has
'Cause
the
his bones
bones,
are
but
still
the bones are not all completely stuck
stable.
together. They can still move a little bit, and so they're going to be able to squeeze. That way he can come out. So he's going to have some soft spots, and we're going to have to be careful not to poke them. So we're not going to touch the baby on the top of the head when he comes. Yes.
Can we touch his belly?
Yes, you may touch his belly, but not his belly button.
Because
not
his
where
like
his.
body hasn't fully grown.
Okay, so you see what he looks like? And you guys might be sad.
What is that he's sitting in?
He's just being held. Somebody's holding him up right now from behind.
Oh.
Okay, and so you guys, it might be kind of, so you see right here? It might be kind of hard because he might look kind of funny when they come out and their head gets squeezed. Sometimes the top of their head is a funny shape for a little while. It'll go normal. When Eli was born, his nose was like this.
You're like this.
All the way to the side flat for almost a whole month.
Mommy, like this baby's
Yeah,
head
see
is
how that
so
baby's
long.
head is really long?
Mhm.
And that's, they call it cone shape.
And this one's kind of
He's cute,
like
huh?
short. Yeah. And he's like his is kind of
Mhm. His face is a little swollen. Okay, so the last things that we want to talk about when you come to visit Mommy at the hospital is that Mommy's going to be taking care of this new baby, and I will be so tired from everything that I went through. And so you guys might feel like, oh, I want to spend a lot of time with Mommy and be loud and jump on Mommy. And depending on how I'm feeling, I might have to say, sorry guys, not right now. Mommy's going to rest. But Mommy loves you so much. You guys are so special to me. And because I love you so much, that's why I wanted another baby, because you guys are such wonderful babies. It made me want more.
babies anymore.
I know, and that is so sad. I'm
We
going to have
have
to stop
one
feeding you so
baby.
you stop growing.
We have one baby, but she's not much like a baby. She's much like a monster. A crazy
So,
one.
listen,
One that
let me
likes to jump
finish.
in the pool and
Desiree,
drown.
can Mom finish, please?
Yes.
Without you talking? Okay, so when you guys come in, I want you to remember that Mommy loves you and that you're all special to Mommy. And even though I'm going to have times where I have to really take care of the new baby, I want you to know that I always love you. Okay, now if anyone has a question about the baby or visiting mommy at the hospital, you can ask now. Yes, Noelle?
They're going to have tons of clothes there for you, for the baby.
Mommy's packed her stuff, and I'm gonna bring my own things for the baby for me and the baby.
Excuse me, Mommy.
Yeah.
You remember that one time you had to be in like this room? It was like kind of dark and it had that bed and a crib.
At the hospital?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And they would feed you and stuff.
Yes.
Do you have to go in one of those again? Like, I think you stayed overnight. That was why.
Mommy's gonna stay overnight at the hospital. That's right. I'm gonna be gone for a couple days.
How many though?
It depends how mommy's body is healing. Probably just 2 nights. The night that I have the baby and the next night.
Good.
But it's great for mommy because they bring me food in my bed. So mommy's pretty stoked about that.
Hey, Mama. Well,
And I get a little paper and I get to order what I want to eat and they feed me whatever I want.
excuse me, Mommy.
Yeah?
When will we see the baby? The first day or the second day?
It depends what time I have him at. So with Neva was born in the middle of the night. So you guys came up the same day that she was born, but for you it probably felt like a lot later.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Me.
Yes.
Why do we have to get up in the middle of the night?
No, you're not getting up in the middle of the night.
No, but when Nathan was born, somebody was born at Hypen number. We had to get up in the middle of the night to go to the doctor's
Nope,
to see the baby.
that didn't happen.
Hi.
Okay.
To visit the baby.
So let's stop and we're going to take a minute to pray for the baby. And if you guys have more questions tomorrow, we can talk about it.